on the way there, we're gonna try to stop at Shark Valley. It's a section of a park in the Everglades, which is one of the biggest national parks in all of the US. And we've heard different things about the entrance pass. A lot of things online saying you need a 30-day for a week pass, but we're gonna see if you can get a daily pass for cheaper if you're going there in person. Once you get in there, you can buy a bike rental for $22 each or the tram for $30 each, and that's at the top of the hour. There's also only a small parking lot, so we'll see if that is waiting for a parking spot and then waiting for a tram, and let you know.
Dead Ringer album, but it was Barry Manilow who got the song on the charts all the way to.
Let's try one of the small parking lots in
off
front.
that mark this.
Okay, so we're parking on the road at Shark Valley since the line for vehicles is too long. It's hard to see that the parking lot is full until it's kind of too late to get past this area. Yeah, I don't think it would be worth waiting in this line down the side of the road, maybe a quarter mile away from here. Everglades National Park is home to the Shark Valley, which consists of the Shark River and Little Shark River, and has a nature preserve and observation tower. It's about a 15-mile loop. Let's go! If you do have 5 people in your car though, that would be 15 times 5, 75 if you wanted to park outside and then walk in. So that might be worth the wait, saving $45 by waiting in the line. Really good timing. We skipped that line by parking in the front, and there was about 3 or 4 bikes left, and then there's a waiting list. You can reserve it ahead of time, sort of, if it's way in advance, but it seems kind of also like first come, first serve. I don't know if the reservations would really work. And we got our 2 pretty basic bikes here. And so, the route, this is the whole Everglades. It's a little weird. But our route is just this, from the visitors station to the observation tower, and that's about 7 miles each way, so 15 miles round trip. The Everglades are known for the alligators, and sure enough, every 10 feet, it seems like, right off the visitor center, you can see another scary alligator. Although they just sit there and don't usually attack me. Just a friendly little guy there. This guy must be so tired of humans. They have this whole stretch for alligators to hang out and kind of viewable throughout the bike ride. Yeah, it's constant alligator crossings. Not really constant, but you gotta be out on the lookout. Technically, you're supposed to be 15 feet away from any of them, but this path is not 15 feet wide. There is a breeze, and it's not that sunny, a little overcast, but if it was hotter and sunnier, this would be a long bike ride. I mean, it's about 2 hours if you go you know, 10 miles an hour, depending on how many times you stop. So definitely need to fill up with water. Vultures circling, waiting for my death in this heat. Black skimmer, maybe? He's right. The tower has water and bathrooms only, so plan accordingly. This is one of only 2 crocodiles in the entire Shark Valley. One of the distinguishing features is the grayer rather than black. And you can't really see, but there's an underbite. Here's the observation tower. I believe we can only climb to where those people are, and the top part is more for people to actually look for wildfires, the original intent of this. And there are bathrooms and water here. One pressing issue of the Everglades and Florida in general is the wet and dry season, and the areas that become wet become dry, vice versa, and that can create challenges for species not used to that extremeness, especially as humans increase this. Obnoxious of me to do this, but if I got a annual park pass here, which is $55, or you could get the every U.S. national park for $80. These paths here, the bike paths, would be super fun to just ride, and you could kind of do loops. It'd be obnoxious because there's the tram and walkers, and I'd have to slow down. They'd be annoyed at me, but it sounds really good in theory. Oh my god, why is it coming closer? Oh good, yeah, stay that way. So, I can only imagine going in the Everglades on a runny road, but Native Americans did live in these swamp areas, and so they'd actually use these different kind of islands of trees as a point of more solid ground to know where to camp on, because the trees are less marshy and can provide actual support for camping.
After
while everything starts looking like a crocodile. The second half of the loop after the observation tower was much more of an African plains marsh habitat versus the other one seemed more limited. This had such a bigger view. If you have the time and ableness, I really recommend biking instead of taking the tram, even though the tour guides do provide really cool facts. We're a little bit tired, but had a great time. Thanks for watching.